Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka that reseller guy. It is Monday morning, it is the 18th of April, and of course on Monday I usually talk about eBay sales, but this weekend was a lot different than a lot of the other weekends that I've had. What am I talking about? I don't know, let's get going. Okay, this weekend was very different than most of my eBay weekend sales. Now, first off, things were a little bit slower. You know, things been a little slow on eBay here this week. The weekdays weren't terrible, but this weekend was fairly slow. 16 orders for under $500. Now, that's almost half of what I normally sell in a weekend and about 10 items or so less. So the sales were a lot less dollar-wise, no big sales. And the majority of them were sports cards, sports collectibles, Magic the Gathering, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all those type of cards. I put all of that over on my That Card Guy channel. So if you want to see all the sports cards and related items that sold, go over to that channel, check it out, subscribe to that one, start watching the videos over there. One of my goals this year is to get that channel over 1,000 subs. Now, I've had one video that's going bonkers lately, one of my Magic the Gathering videos. Like 100 new subscribers here over the last couple weeks. So thanks to anybody from that side that's been coming over here and checking out this video and vice versa. I appreciate all that. My goal is to get that over 1,000 subscribers this year. So if you can help me out with that, I would really appreciate I'd really appreciate it. So I'm talking about sales because I had so many of those sales. I only have 3 sales that were non-sports card related, which is kind of crazy. I mainly resell thrifted goods as the majority of the items that I have, and today we only have 3 of them. So let's get right into it. Then I'm going to fill this video with a bunch of other random stuff that I hope you find entertaining and fun. So first off, we sold 4 of these Sony mini discs. I went into a Goodwill on a Saturday. We don't do a lot of thrifting on the weekends. It's kind of family time, but if we don't have a whole lot planned, we'll stop at a couple like after lunch or something. But we had a few donations that we needed to drop off. So of course, if you're going to drop off the donations, you might as well go inside and check it out. And it was good because I found some fantastic items. Now, actually, I had some that I shipped on Friday, I believe, that I didn't make it into a video. I'm trying to remember back to last week's video. Sometimes it's kind of all a blur. I'm going to throw it up here. I sold this skateboard. This was the same time I found these. I'm doing this out of order now. I found this skateboard. It was a Dwayne somebody skateboard, and you could barely see it on the back because I think somebody painted over it in silver. But the reason why I knew the skateboard was good is it had independent trucks, independent brand trucks, and that's like the mount where the wheels go. And then it also had Powell Peralta wheels, so I knew this was a quality skateboard. I looked it up and saw that this brand sells for a whole bunch. So I listed it. One day it sold the same day. I listed it for $300. Somebody quickly sent me an offer for $200, and you know what? I figured I'd go ahead and take it. So yeah, that skateboard sold for $200. Another one of those ones where I listed it the same day and it sold the same day. Fantastic sale on that one. So kind of a random one. I've sold a few skateboards through the years, but that one was a good one. Now, another item that sold that same day was this random find. It's about this, we'll say that long. It was a set of wings. Now this looked like a homemade project, and it had AC as the logo on it. I didn't really know what it was, so of course I used Google Image, and I found that logo was for the U.S. Navy aircrew. It was their logo. Someone must have made this. So I did a little search, did a little research. I found nothing on eBay active, no sold, so of course I had to use Terapeak. Found one very similar to that sold a while back for like $120. Yeah, this was a thrift store find for $5. Put it out there. I had mine at $120. Somebody sent me an offer for $100, so of course I took it. It was a little odd to package just because of the length and everything of it, but I got it packaged up and sent out to them. So yeah, just in those 2 sales, about $300. All right, now we're getting back today. I got way off track on that, so we're going back to these Sony mini discs. So this is 4 of these Sony mini discs gold. Now they had these all priced individually on the electronic shelf. They had them marked $249 a piece. So I used my coupon, of course, and I got them for $1.99 a piece after my discount. So $2 a piece. And what did they sell for? I scrolled down to look up something. They sold for $29.99 plus shipping. So I got $30 plus shipping for the 4 of these. I have $8 into them. So after fees and everything, still about a $20 profit. So pretty good on that little stack. But not only did they have those 4 in the store, look at all these. They had this many more. Some of them were Memorex, not as good as Sony, but these were all Sony color ones. So paid $2 a piece for all of them. I'm sure these couple stacks will hopefully sell here pretty soon. All right, the next two items back here, I kind of got, not pre-boxed, but pre-prepped, I guess. This one here, you can see, wrote right on it, Punisher comic books. Now, I have a ton of comic books left over from a big purchase I did like 10 years ago. Getting down to those last few comic books. Yeah, it took me 10 years to go through all of them. So I made a little lot of a bunch of different Punisher books. Total of 15 comic books. It sold for $12.99 plus shipping. These aren't bagged and boarded. These are just bulk. I put them in here to just kind of protect them while they were sitting on the shelf. What I'll do is put a couple pieces of cardboard on each side, put that into a box and ship it off. You can't sell you can't ship comic books media mail because there's ads inside them. So they have to go either first class, or since this is over pound, it's going to have to go priority. All right, I guess this one back here was like one of my biggest sales of the weekend. It's kind of crazy that like a $40 sale was one of my biggest sales. Again, I kind of have this boxed up here, and I wrote on the box Skull Island. But when you see the pop-up, it's actually called Phantom Island. I just knew that there was skulls in it when I was doing the writing on the box. Now, this is an Imaginext playset. I had gone to an estate sale months ago, and I had this big box of Imaginext castles all in there. Now, it was all taken apart. I didn't know what sets were in there. There was no instructions, but I knew for $10 that there was money in this box. So one weekend, my wife and I, we got out a bunch of pictures from eBay so we could kind of try to match up the castles and the sets. We put them all together, and there was like 4 different play sets. So this one here was just about complete, just missing a couple small little parts. It ended up going for $40 plus shipping. Again, you'll see in the pop-up what it looks like. I have it here all boxed up, ready to go in this Target box. And actually, it's pretty good in there. I'm just going to have to put a couple extra pieces of bubble wrap in there, just keep it from moving around. But I think it's going to be pretty much ready to go for, $40 plus shipping. The other sets were worth a lot more. I combo those together, and I think I have those listed for like $80 or so. So as far as shipping goes, I've actually already shipped out and have prepped back here in that tote, and I got a little pile back here of stuff that's already done for the post office. It's not even noon yet, and I'm already doing this video and doing this. Normally it's 2 or 3 o'clock by the time I'm getting to some of my last shipping. So because all those items were small cards and everything, very easy shipping day. At least that part I'm happy about. Now we're going to get into some auctions that I'm running. I don't run a lot of auctions unless I find something unique that I think would be a good idea to run as an auction. Maybe I don't know the exact price for it. Maybe I think there's high demand for it or some sort of combo of those. So I ran 6 auctions for some Warhammer figures that I found at a local Goodwill. I did a video just about this on Thursday, I believe it was, talking about the hanging bags at Goodwill. You got to check those hanging bags. This was in the kitchen section of the hanging bags. Must have got moved over there, all these Warhammer parts. I already sold one set for $50, and I ran these other 6 lots as auctions. And right now they're going really good. I'll throw a couple pop-ups on the screen. They end tonight at about 5 or 6 o'clock. I'm not sure the exact time. So about, as I'm doing this, a little over 5 hours to go. I'm already at $148 for those 6 listings. The most expensive one is $49.75. So yeah, these are going fantastic, even better than I expected. I was hoping I could reach $100. Now when I see I'm at $150, maybe I could hit $200 on these. It'd be a great Monday sale, great way to start the week. You'll find out about the total sales about those later on. All right, now let's get into some cool finds that I found last week. I didn't do a ton of thrifting, but what I did, I found some pretty cool, unique items. Right here is the first one. I got a little pile down here that we're gonna go off of. Now, maybe some of you are a tennis fan and you might know what this logo is for. I didn't. It wasn't until I flipped it over. The only reason I even picked it up was because I saw this. It was new tags and I saw that Nike logo. Flipped it around, Roger Federer. So that's Roger Federer's logo, little Nike on the side, and this is an Arrow Bill hat. Now, I went ahead and just grabbed it. I didn't look it up. I said, new Nike hat, Roger Federer. It was $5.49. I knew that this was going to be a good find. I just didn't know that it was going to be an amazing find. Yes, amazing, fantastic, insane find. Insane, it's a little overused. So I'm going to throw the comps up here or over here, whichever side I put comps on. From what I see, I think I'm going to get $100 for this hat. I'm going to put it $99.99 free shipping. Yeah, Federer, all the greats right now are all retiring out of tennis. So this is going to become a collectibles item or just a hat that someone wants to wear, a $100 hat. Kind of crazy to find that for $5.49 just hanging there in the hat section of a Goodwill. All right, this next one, it's a little bit of an out-of-the-box thought when it comes to football jerseys. Now, I found this football jersey at a local store. This, I believe, was at Deseret Industries, and it was marked $6. You can see their tag right there. And the reason why I bought it, I've actually had basically this exact jersey before, or at least this era jersey before. This is a local high school team, Westwood. Now, when I was in high school, I went to Dobson High School in Mesa. Westwood was one of our big enemies. Westwood and Mountain View, we did not like them. So yeah, this is one of their football jerseys, probably from the same era. This is very similar to the football jersey I had when I was in high school because it's a vintage Champion brand jersey, extra large. So this one here, I believe the last one I sold for $40. So just in your description, if you find local high school football jerseys, especially ones like this with the name on the back, and that was typical. Westwood didn't put the players' names on the back, they put their school on the back. Make sure that you put the high school name and what city and state that's in. There are collectors, or maybe just someone that went to this high school back in the day wants one of the old football jerseys. So either way, $6 into what's hopefully going to be a $40 flip. Next one, it's another Deseret Industries find, and this one was just $1. And these are some of these big body, I guess like perm or hairstyling things. I don't know. I don't use them. But I found some things like this in the past, and because these are a vintage brand, these are vintage Tony brand, they sell pretty good. For $1, I'm thinking this is going to sell for like 15 to 20 bucks again. I'll throw some pop-ups up here on the screen of some completed sales. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that I can get about 20 bucks for this. Next one, it's another DI find. Yeah, this is like a little DI pile that I have down here. This one was marked $3, but it's going to be very shiny for you to see, so it's going to be tough to see. All you're seeing is reflection. You can see the camera right here that I'm filming on. So this is a Ralph Lauren. See if you can see it by the angle. Oh, there it is, right there if I do it the right way. You can see that it says Ralph Lauren etched on this tray. So this is just like a little jewelry trinket tray. $3. I think a lot of people just passed this up, just thought it was junk, silver plated, but because it has Ralph Lauren on there, I think it's like a $20 to $25 item. This next one is a brand new category for me. Never found anything quite like this. It's an egg hatcher, a mini advance egg hatcher. If you need to hatch some chicken eggs, you need this product. No idea what it was worth. I just opened it up. It looked like it was complete, maybe even new. I haven't done the full research on it yet. But let me find where the price tag is. I think it's somewhere on here. Oh my gosh, where did it go? Right here. $6 for this item here. And again, I'll throw the comps up on the screen. I think they were over 100 if I remember correctly. It was a few days ago that I picked this up. I haven't tested it. I don't know how I can fully test it other than just turning it on and making sure that electronics display comes on. Just to describe all that in your listing. You can see right there, you can fit several eggs in there. Anybody want to hatch some chickens? If you do, buy this from me. Oh my gosh, I got one more from DI, my favorite store. I mean, it really is. Their prices are fantastic. The amount of items that they've been having has been going down recently. So I haven't been as enthused to go there, but I do have some good finds. Like if you want to add all this stuff up, that one stop is probably going to be a couple $100 in profit because I found another masterpiece board game. Guys, I'm not joking. This is one of the best, fastest selling vintage games that I find. As long as they're complete, this game sells generally between $50 up to $80. Yeah, I'm not joking. I will throw something on the screen from Amazon. I don't do a lot of Amazon anymore, but this is one of the games that I only sell on Amazon. I don't put it on eBay. The bad problem that they do is, if you can see if I can get the right glare on here, is they put tape all the way across the top, all the way around the bottom. So you got to be really careful when you take the tape off that you get it off without tearing the paper off. I hate when stores do this. They just wrap the whole game. Kind of ruins things. But hopefully this game's complete. If not, I do have some extra parts. But yeah, I could turn a $3 game into $80 before fees. The last of the show and tell part of this video is this next game. And the reason I'm showing this is because it's from probably either my favorite or second favorite thrift store. We'll put DI in this store in the same category. Mainly because of their pricing. If they have anything good, look at this. This Catan game for 99 cents. All of their prices there are fantastically cheap or inexpensive, if you want to say that. That's why I love going there. This game, a lot of times, I'll trade this in at Bookman's and get trade because they will always take all the Catan games. They have no problem as long as they're complete. Resale value on this, there's a lot of new ones you can find out there for $25 to $40. So used, you're going to have to go a little bit less than that. Let's open this one up real quick. I want to see if it's complete. Sometimes I found these things brand new inside. All right, it's definitely not brand new. And this is what happens when you get a lot of these games. I'm going to try not to dump all the pieces, but look, this thing is just loose all over the place. So I'm going to have to spend probably 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes going through these, counting parts, making sure it's all there. So with games like this, I have a couple options. Because there are so many used ones out there on eBay, I can either, like I said, trade it at book bins, or I can wrap it up, shrink wrap it, take it to my collectibles booth, and try to sell it there. So I'm not sure how this one's going to go, but for $1, you're definitely not going to lose. I think that's going to kind of wrap it up. I ended up filling the time. At least my timer says 18. We'll see what time I trim that down to. But I'm going to finish off the video with I'm going to finish off my video showing you my favorite funny cat video. Yeah, that one makes me laugh every time. I saved it because I love watching that little cat thing. He's going to jump up onto the counter, and he doesn't quite make it. Almost makes it. All right, that's it for today. Thanks everyone for watching. Hit subscribe. Go check out that card guy if you want to see all of my sports card related sales. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.